What's up, everybody? It's your boy AD, and I'm here to do the SmackDown review for June 23rd, 2023. I'm sorry I'm late, but you know how the saying goes, better late than never. I've been pretty busy, so I wanted to get this out right before the Raw, because you know Raw coming on tonight. And I'm trying to get back on track, with my videos and keeping up what's going on in the wrestling world. I've been somewhat keeping up with AEW too. I don't know if I have time to make any videos or anything about that because I kind of been watching Collision and stuff. But the highlight for the day was the Usos send a message to Roman Reigns by laying out Solo Sikoa. So yeah, they're still going with this whole Jimmy and Jay going against Solo garbage. And right out the gate, I'm just gonna say this before I get into it. I'm just gonna make a strong statement and a strong point to show how ridiculous this really is, and it's obvious and it's so goofy. Come on now. When the Usos was with the Bloodline, they were literally getting beat down left and right, even by KO and Sammy. Like, they couldn't get no wins. They couldn't not get the advantage on people week after week. But now, since they somewhat clicked up with Sammy and them and they're turned on their family for no reason, now all of a sudden they can KO people and double super kick people and they're out. That don't make no damn sense. That's how you know, like I said a long time ago, it's not really about who's good, who's better. It's just about the points they want to put across. We done seen Jimmy and Jay super kick Sami Zayn about 5, 6, 7 times, and the dude is still get up. But then they can do this to Solo and he don't get up. Come on, man. This is come on now. But let's get into it. LA Knight defeats Rey Mysterio. So this was the first match. This was pretty much a throwaway match. I don't know why Triple H keeps booking Money in the Bank matches, which are, it's like, if yeah, they can do the matches to get into Money in the Bank, but to constantly make them fight each other before the match is lazy booking. Especially this match. Obviously, LA Knight is gonna beat Rey. Why? Because Rey never gets no wins, never get nothing most of the time, unless he's teamed up with particular people or he's going against the Street Profits or something, maybe. Like, so this was just a throwaway match, nothing really great. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler defeat Alba Fire and Isla Dawn for the WWE Women's Tag Teams Championships. Now, this match I was actually happy about because I'm happy that Ronda and Shayna actually got the victory over those new NXT girls, because those new NXT girls are not really that great to me, and they just got in. So to beat, here go again, to beat a dominant Ronda, like, here go where this made sense, right? Like, those girls clearly should not be beating Ronda and Shayna so quickly, you know. But so they'll make this make sense, but with the Usos, they'll just completely flip the script. That's why it's so annoying, because it's like, obviously when the Bloodline was together, that was the best you had, but you treated them like crap. Now you want to support Jimmy and Jay because they're fighting Roman and Solo. Now you want to support them because so you can use them to take down the rest. But when they was all together, you had them acting like they were the weakest characters. This doesn't make no sense. Let me see. I'm looking at the sidelines. Right, and then Liv Morgan came back to team up with Raquel, so that happened. I mean, it's good to see Liv back, but boring because you teamed up with Raquel again. So it's like nothing ever changed. And it's going to go right back to the same thing, where it's not going to really have nothing to do with Liv Morgan. It's going to be all about Raquel. I feel like they need to put Liv back in the singles. Then we had a promo backstage with Bianca Belair where she is banned from Asuka's title match against Charlotte Flair. Now, I don't like this either, because it's like you keep trying to push the notion that Bianca is a heel. Bianca doesn't even really do that. Like, she don't really run out and attack people and mess up matches. She's a face, but here it go. You want to set this goofy story where you basically play her and not give her chance. I mean, it don't make no sense. Charlotte can come out of nowhere and get her shot like that, and Bianca should be able to get a rematch, right? Bianca ain't never left for a long time and then came back and got a title shot. When we ever see Bianca do that? But Charlotte can do it, huh? Okay, and then and yeah, Bianca's mad because she's like, "You just screwed me over on my title shot. So what am I supposed to do?" Because Adam Pearce did tell her like, "Yeah, it'll be for you," and then next thing you know, Charlotte comes out and then gets away with it. And it's sad that he don't want to do nothing about what Charlotte doing. He's letting her do whatever she do. You see Charlotte getting all the attention, while meanwhile Bianca got to play back burner to a title shot that she should get back. She at least should get one rematch. I mean, Asuka had two, but this is pretty much leading to a possible heel turn for Bianca, and I don't like that because Bianca's image is good as a face, and I'm tired of y'all turning all these people heel. It's getting annoying. Y'all need better face builds, and Bianca is definitely good as a face. So turning her heel, man, that's gonna turn me straight off. I hope not. But we'll see, because she might just come out there, even though she should wait, right? Even though it's a bogus what happened to her, but it's understandable though, right? Because Pierce pretty much sent her off the first time, so what's the chances of him doing it again? That's why Bianca kind of acting like, I can't really trust you because you already told me something and didn't do it. Then after that, we have Pretty Deadly defeating the Street Profits. This is really garbage. Again, this doesn't make no sense. Pretty Deadly just comes into the scene and just beats everybody, tears everyone up. Street Profits lose to these weirdo yes boy dudes. Come on, this sucks. This sucks. I mean, I don't even really know too many people that even like Pretty Deadly. Um, I'm just looking at the promo. Then we had a match with Charlotte Flair defeating Lacey Evans. So again, now all the shine is on Charlotte. Charlotte had 3 weeks in a row. Charlotte basically had the spotlight. When she first came out on Asuka, then she had 2 times on the Grayson Wyler. Now she's having the match. So it's like y'all basically replaced Bianca with her, and then making Bianca sit in the back and not even get no matches or not even do anything. This was a pretty weird match, seeing Lacey go against Charlotte. That's weird indeed. But Charlotte picks up the win, which is pretty obvious, right? Like, all of these matches overall were pretty predictable if you know who the favorites are, and you know who the people who win all the time. It's pretty clear, right? Asuka came out and attacked her afterwards, as you can see. And this was one of the most worst, weakest beatdowns I ever seen, man. I don't know if they just told Asuka to just hold back, or it was just not good. And it really didn't make Charlotte look that bad. Like, when somebody really get beat down, that was like nothing much. And I think Adam Pearce and them came out too. I think they did, to stop it. So it's like, or maybe I can't fully remember, or maybe she just beat her up real quick and walked out the ring. But again, it wasn't bad at all, honestly. Even though it might look bad right here, it wasn't. And then we had the main event. Oh, I forgot to mention that Solo bumped into, I think Ridge Holland bumped into Solo backstage. Here go random stuff. And then something like that happened. And then they ended up beating up Ridge, I think, backstage. And then Sheamus got mad. And then Sheamus was like, "Oh, come on, let's have a match." And then that ended up the main event, which was so obvious. And then it was Solo versus Sheamus in a pretty big match. Not big as in the determined, but just like a good heavyweight brawl, you know. But it still ended very stupidly and very dumbly. This ending was so dumb, so dumb. I'm just gonna read it to y'all. It says the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa, came through for Roman Reigns in the Island of Relevancy by defeating one of the toughest superstars in WWE history, Sheamus. The leader of the Brawling Brutes demanded the match after Sikoa delivered a Samoan spike to Ridge Holland earlier in the night, and he took his rage out on the Samoan monster to begin the match. The two superstars battered each other, and after a while, their bodies began to break down, and Sheamus's hesitation allowed Sikoa to deliver a Samoan spike. Unranged onto the announcer's table, and a hip attack through the barricade that forced the official to in the match. So again, didn't even end fairly. You couldn't even have Solo just beat Sheamus, even though Solo should have just beat him. Instead, you do some stupid DQ stuff that really doesn't make much sense, honestly. Oh, he said, and you could see that same thing happen all the time, and they don't call nothing, but magically they call something. This is almost like professional sports, right? Where you will clearly see a call that should be called, then they don't call it, but then they go call some ticky tack stuff later on down the line. That's how I feel like this is. And then they ain't even damn. So they didn't even put that part up there. And then afterward, yes, Jay came out, Jimmy came out, and then they both basically attacked Solo, and Solo basically got ended. So and it began with Jimmy and Jay doing a promo in the beginning. So again, Mighty Strange now Jimmy and Jay are getting the upper hand, and Mighty Strange Jimmy and Jay are now getting more attention. Yeah, when they're going against Roman and them. So if they were going against any of your other people that you've been putting up, they'll be right back weak again, even though these were clearly some of the best tag team champions. I mean, they got the record for the longest tag team, so it was stupid for them to get beat like that and would be weak like that in the first place. But now magically, since you're using them to go against their own family, now magically they get an up boost in strength and rating. And you're only doing that because you use Sammy and KO to give them the boost, because you're going against Roman, and none of this stuff made any real sense at all. But I give this episode a 2 out of 5 just because of the run and stuff. So a 2 out of 5. Everything else was pretty garbage. Not really a good episode at all. This besides maybe the run stuff. So there you go. Now, I'll be getting ready for this Raw review, so I'll try to get that up much, much, much sooner and much, much earlier. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.